I tried making a video this morning. Oh, I feel much better. I haven't thrown up. I wasn't sick. I don't know what it was yesterday. Motion sickness or what, but heat. Don't know. Doesn't matter. But I'm okay now. But I was actually trying to make a video this morning. I got in my truck, set my phone up like I have it now, and turned it on, not really paying attention. Because I mean, it's early in the morning, you know. My brain doesn't work until I have 4 or 5 cups of coffee. And wouldn't you know it, at like 7 a.m. during the fall, it's dark out in the mornings. So yeah, I really couldn't, you just couldn't see me. It was just complete, like, black. Like, you could hear me talking, you could see movement, but it wasn't that great. So I was like, nah, I'll just talk later. So, I'm talking now. So, day 2 of going to the gym. Haven't been there yet, as you can tell, I'm still driving home from work. My legs really aren't sore. I can feel like a little bit of tenseness. Last time, my body didn't get sore the next day, so I'm worried about tomorrow. Am I going to wake up tomorrow and going, I'm sore? Try to make sure you don't hear my camera like hitting the pillar of my truck. And my ear is itching. But anyways, today, kind of interesting. I was tracing some network lines, and we have this building that has a switch that is 100% utilized. There's no open ports on it. And somebody's like, I have 2 ports in my office. One of them's active, one of them's not. Is it possible that I can get the other one active? I went and I looked, and it's like, all right. I'm looking on it like, there's some lights that aren't flashing. There's some few people that's retired. So it's like, let me trace some of these lines back, see what, because we have everything labeled really well. It's like, oh, this is office 112, and this is the every port in the wall is labeled and everything. So everything's really labeled really well. So all the cables are color coded. Green's for data. I think it's green for data. Maybe red for something else and yellow for something else. I don't remember what the standards. It's written on the wall. I'd have to look again. But we didn't have the right color cable, so I actually ran one outside of the color standard. So if anybody looks at it and be like, why is this one cable a different color? That's not a phone cable, or that's not that, or whatever the actual color I used is. But anyways, so I'm in there. I'm in the server, the communications closet, looking around. I'm like, okay. I'm looking, and there's like one gray cable. What's this gray cable go to? Nothing in here is gray. And I could look at the cable, and I could tell it was made by the guy that retired, that I replaced. Because for some reason, if you know how network cables are made, the shielding that's on the cable, you put that and you crimp that with the wires that's inside of it, so that it holds strong. That's part of that you don't just pull the cables, and you're actually pulling on the shielding. So, well, I could tell because he always crimped them. He'd cut the shielding back really far, and he'd just use the actual cable, the copper cable, sticking in. That'd be the only thing that's crimped. And I was like, okay, I've known some people that's first started in networking to do this, but nobody's ever been for a long time to keep doing it. And the way that this was professionally installed a number of years ago in this building, before I ever started working there, it's like, I know none of those guys did this. Okay, I have no idea what I just ran over, but that was weird. But as I was in there looking, I was like, okay, let me trace this back. I don't know what he was doing. So I look and start tracing the cable back, and it goes, it's like, okay, it's ran with all the other cables, and then it like diverts, it goes straight up. Like, okay, nothing else goes straight up. Why is this going? So it goes straight up out the top of the cable management, and then goes like diagonally across the server, the top of the server, and then down between the 2 racks, and then like I'm like, why is this ran this way? And then I look behind there, and it's like, oh, it's just laying there connected to nothing. So we actually had an open port on the switch. So I actually hook her up. I hook the cable. I hook her network port up this young lady that was needing the second port open in her office, so I hooked it up, connected to the switch. She was happy. Now she can actually do without having to switch the cable back and forth between the two. So that's always good. But next time if she goes, oh yeah, I just asked Rodney to connect this port, and he was able to. And if they come to me, I'll be like, there's nothing else in that switch. I'll be like, oh yeah, she had one connected. If you can convince her to give hers to you, yeah, I'll hook you up. But there's nothing else on that switch. So yeah, and the problem is to get a new one, because these are all like Cisco fully managed switches, and they're very, very expensive. And to have those things put in, it's thousands and thousands of dollars to have those things put in. I'm not sure the exact price, but probably, I'd say, to get the switch, have it brought in and configured and everything, I think it'd probably be close to $15,000-$16,000, and for something that we don't foresee needing that many new ports, we're not going to be doing that. Yeah, when you start getting into networking equipment for enterprise level stuff, it is insanely expensive. You start looking at Windows servers and everything, you're thinking, wow, that's a $20,000 server. Well, wait till you try to get the OS and stuff like that, the operating system and everything else installed on it. That can be more. I mean, a multi-use, like an over 10 user license for Windows Server, I don't know how many thousands of dollars it is. So yeah, it can be expensive. I understand why people go open source. But anyways, I'm on the interstate now, and I don't want to kill myself. I don't want to kill anybody else, so I'm going to get off here. I will talk to you about that tonight as soon as I get back from the gym. Well, I am sitting here with my foofy booty. Foofy booty. She's a good girl. Ain't that right, Chloe? Good girl? Yeah. How's my good girl doing? Okay. So, worked out today. Did upper body. Didn't get sick this time. Always good. Give a synopsis, or I guess I'm not sure if that's the right word or not. Basically tell you what I did. Did the chest press, which is like a bench press. I did 90 pounds for one set of 8, and then the next 3 I did 100 pounds. I did the lateral raise. I did 4 sets of 8 at 90 pounds. Then I did the fly delta, which is I did 90 pound. I did 4 sets of 8 at 90 pounds. The rear delt, 50 pounds, 4 sets of 8. Did the pull down, 90 pounds, 4 sets of 8. The row, 90 pounds, 4 sets of 8. The overhead press, did 4 sets of 8 at 70 pounds. Then the torso rotation, did 4 sets of 8 at 70 pounds. The back extension, did 120 pounds, 4 sets of 8. The abdominal, I did 4 sets of 8 at 90 pounds. And then I was so tired, my arms hurt so much. I did this arm extension. I could only do 30 pounds at 4 sets of 8. Then the arm curl, I could only do 30 pounds at 4 sets of 8. Gosh. Yeah, my arms right now, and I'm holding my camera right now. It hurts to hold my camera up right now. So I'm doing is I have it rested against the chair here. But yeah. Did a pretty good workout. I liked it. I didn't walk on the stair step or anything because it's getting late. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the come on, move. There we are. The arm extension and the arm curls, I'm going to move that to leg day. Like, well, that's arms and everything. Well, what I'm doing is I'm doing back, chest, basically the core on one day, and then I'm going to do arms and legs the other day. Because I was there for like an hour and a half, and the other day I was there, yesterday, I was there only like a little over an hour. So if I move those two exercises to leg day, that should make it to where I even it out better. Because leg day, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 exercises. That's counting the stair stepper. And today, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it's a lot more. So I want to do it to where I even it out. Also, if I'm doing my chest and everything, it makes your arms really tired, and it would give me a better chance to recover a little bit so that I could lift more on the next day. And I hope that would help increase help me build faster, build muscle faster. So that was my workout. It's pretty good, and it's hurting to hold my phone up, and I need to get in the shower before it gets too late. Hope you guys had a good day. Feeling better. Didn't throw up. Always good. Talk to you tomorrow.